How to start an LLC in Idaho. Do you want to start your dream business as an LLC? Idaho is a fast-growing, business-friendly state with low taxes and reliable infrastructure, so the gem state may be the place to do it. But how do you form an Idaho LLC? Forming and registering your Idaho Limited Liability Company requires 5 basic steps. And we're here to guide you throughout the process. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC using Zen Business, and I'm also going to review their service. They are one of the best entity formation platforms out there in the market. After clicking the link in the description below, you will land on this page. First, scroll down a little and below the business type section, you will see the Start an LLC option. Click on the green button and your LLC formation process will begin. Then put your business name and the state you want to form your LLC at. After you are done, click on Next. As you can see, it says my business name is available for registration in the state of Idaho. Zen Business's own algorithm searched through the Idaho Secretary of State's website within a few seconds and made sure no other business name is matching my own for trademark issues. As a result, you don't need to do this manually, which saves you a lot of time. After you are done, click on Next. As you can see, they have this cool question-answer checkbox type interface that basically guides you through the whole LLC formation process, and it's going to be like you're talking to someone and answering questions. Now, for this question, I'm going to answer lots and click on the Next button. In the next question, it asks whether you have employees or not. Since I do not have any employees, I will select the No option and click on Next. In the next question, it asks you whether your business address is different from your home address. Always answer this question by clicking the Yes option because you don't want to give away your home address to potential clients, customers, agencies, and other service providers and get bombarded with tons of physical mail. Since you are making your home address public by registering your business with it, you want to avoid being inundated with an excessive number of people and physical mail. Zen Business has its own business mail address service, which will cost you an extra $25 per year, and I highly recommend you get that service so that you can keep your business address and home address separated. Then answer the next 2 questions according to your liking and click on Next. Here, it's asking you what industry your business falls under. Just click on the blank option, type your industry name, and select the one you are planning to start. Now, it's asking me to save my progress. I will select Save My Progress and click on Next. In this section, enter your legal first and last name, your email address and a valid phone number and click on Next. After that, it will ask you whether you want to get their registered agent service or not. Getting a registered agent is a legal requirement in order to file an LLC in any state. So one way or another, you are gonna need one. Getting a registered agent from a different place will be costly, and if you watch this video when you will fill out this form, you will fully understand the importance of a trustworthy registered agent, as they will handle and receive all the documents on your behalf sent to you by the state, so you can run your business hassle-free. Zen Business charges $199 per year for their registered agent service, which is not a lot in my opinion, and if you choose to get a registered agent through them, then they will only charge this fee after your LLC has been registered. So keep in mind about this fee, as you will have to pay this later on after filing your LLC through them. Now, in the next section, it's asking you whether you need EIN and business document service. You can file your EIN for $0 from your state's website, but if you don't have any EIN and want to file for one hassle-free, then you can select the $99 option and Zen Business will handle everything for you. Business document templates can be found online for free, that's why I didn't select it, but if you are in a hurry, then you can pick that service too. Now in the next section, Zen Business is asking you to choose a package. Remember, registered agent service is not included with any of these packages. Personally, I recommend you to go for the Pro plan, which will cost you $199 per year plus a $5 Oregon state filing fee, which varies from state to state. I recommend this package because it includes an operating agreement and worry-free compliance service, which you are going to need anyway when filing for an LLC. If you go for the starter plan, which costs $0 plus the state fee, you will have to make all these documents yourself and file them manually, which is quite a lot of headache. That's why I don't like the starter plan. At the top right corner, you will see your total due amount based on the package and service you selected. Since I picked the Pro plan plus $99 EIN service, my total due amount is $204 excluding the $199 registered agent fee, which I will have to pay later on. The premium plan's gonna cost you $299 per year, and it includes everything from the starter and Pro plan. Plus, they are gonna help you register your LLC faster and set up your business website, business email, and domain name. This is for serious people that want to take off running from the get-go. So if you want speed and you want everything done for you, then this is probably going to be the best choice. If you scroll down below, you will see a bigger table where every package is compared side by side. And if you click below this table on the All package and also include an arrow, you will see 5 additional features that are available with every package. After selecting your desired package, click on Next. In the next sections, they will try to upsell you with their additional services which you don't necessarily need at the initial stage of your business. But if you think you are in need of any of these, then you can choose them according to your liking. Now click on the Review and Checkout button. Then, it's going to ask you to thoroughly check all of your information correctly again before placing your order. After filling this section correctly, it's going to send you to the payment section and will show you your total due amount. It will also show you all the services your package is included with. You can also include or exclude any service you want in this section. When you are done selecting, click on the Continue to Payment button and it will ask for your card number. Once you are done with the payment, they will start processing your order and you will receive your LLC within 7 to 9 business days. So, just for $204 or less, you can file your own LLC today. Now here's a quick rundown of Idaho's LLC requirements. Before you file the associated paperwork for starting an LLC in Idaho, you need to make some critical decisions. His includes creating an Idaho LLC operating agreement, obtaining any necessary professional licenses, and setting up your business to file taxes at the federal, state, and local levels. Step 1. Name your Idaho LLC. Choose a name for your Idaho LLC. Your initial consideration when choosing a name for your Idaho LLC is to make it unique from all other businesses in the state. To comply with state naming requirements, an Idaho LLC's name must end with a designator indicating its business type. You can choose from the words Limited Liability Company or Limited Company or the abbreviations LC, LC, LLC, or LLC Limited may be abbreviated as Limited, and Company may be abbreviated as Company. Federal and Idaho state trademarks. Even if the Idaho Secretary of State approves your business name, that's no guarantee that someone else hasn't already claimed it with a federal or state trademark. You can take some measures yourself, like searching the trademark database on the United States Patent and Trademark Office website. This can help you determine if someone's already claimed a federal trademark on the name you want. Is your Idaho LLC name available as a web domain? After all, you want your company's name, principal address, and contact info to appear when potential customers search for it. That's why getting a good domain name that pairs well with your business name is so important. You're likely going to be putting that URL on your business cards, signage, and other marketing materials, and you want people to be able to remember it and associate it with your business. Reserving a business name for an LLC in Idaho. If you're not ready to file your certificate of organization just yet, Idaho allows you to reserve a business name for 4 months for a fee. You may do this to make sure your chosen business name is still available in the GEM state when it's time to file. Filing a DBA in Idaho. If you plan on doing business under a name other than your official business name, you can file a certificate of assumed business name, commonly referred to as a DBA or doing business as name, after you register your business with the state of Idaho. Step 2. Appoint a registered agent in Idaho. An Idaho registered agent must be an individual who is a resident of Idaho or a business entity registered with the Secretary of State's office. It's a requirement that they have a physical address in Idaho and agree to receive and forward legal notices to you. The address of the Idaho registered agent can't be a P.O. box or something similar. Registered Agent Service. Avoiding embarrassing scenarios where you're notified of a lawsuit in front of clients, employees, etc. Ability to move your office location without having to update your registered agent address with the state. Freedom to leave the office, as the Idaho registered agent must be present at the office during all normal business hours. Step 3. File an Idaho Certificate of Organization. Complete and file the Certificate of Organization with the Idaho Secretary of State. Once approved, this makes your LLC official in the eyes of the state. But, although we can handle this for you, we'll show you how the process works below. Filing online with Idaho SOSBIs. You can file the Certificate of Organization online or via paper. Either method incurs a filing fee. To file online, you'll need to create an Idaho SOSBIs account, which you can also use to file other forms. Idaho has options for expediting your filing for an additional fee. Filing by mail with the Idaho Secretary of State. For those who choose to mail their Certificate of Organization, send all paperwork to Office of the Secretary of State, 450 North 4th Street, P.O. Box 83720, Boise, Idaho, 83720-0080. Online payment can be made with all major credit and debit cards for a small transaction fee. Certificate of Organization Requirements. The name of your LLC. The street and mailing address of your LLC's principal office. The name and street address of the company's registered agent. The name and address of at least one governor of the LLC. Governor refers to a manager of a manager-managed LLC or a member of a member-managed LLC. The mailing address where you would like to receive annual report notices. Contact information, phone number and email, where you can be reached. The name and signature of the LLC organizer. Digitally store your IDAHO LLC paperwork. If you have us handle filing your Certificate of Organization, once the state approves your LLC, your paperwork will be available from your Zen Business dashboard, where you can keep it and other important paperwork digitally organized. How to amend your Certificate of Organization. You would report these changes by filing an amendment to the Idaho Certificate of Organization and paying a filing fee. If your Certificate of Organization isn't current, it could impact your ability to get an Idaho Certificate of Good Standing. This document isn't required to conduct business, but it can be important for business accounts, potential investors, and expanding your business to other states. We have an amendment filing service that can handle it for you, as well as our worry-free compliance service, which includes 2 amendment filings every year. Step 4. Create an operating agreement. Make an IDAHO LLC operating agreement. This document spells out the day-to-day operating procedures and details of your business. It covers things like who owns what percentage of the business, how profits are distributed, and how decisions are made. Benefits of an operating agreement. Additional personal asset protection. Clearly defined rules. Assign ownership. Succession and dissolution. Business funding. Mindset. Operating agreement templates. Once you've finalized your operating agreement and it's time for all members to sign, you can have the signatures notarized. You don't need to file the finalized agreement with the Idaho Secretary of State or any other entity. You just need to keep it in a secure location with any other business-related doc. Do I need an operating agreement if I'm the only owner? Your operating agreement can also spell out what you want to happen to the business and its assets if you die or become incapacitated. Here's another consideration. On occasion, someone will take an LLC member to court to try to prove that the owner and the LLC are the same entity so that they can go after the owner's personal assets. Should that happen, having an operating agreement in place is one more thing to further demonstrate to the court that the business owner and the LLC truly are separate. Step 5. Apply for an EIN. Get an Employer Identification Number (EIN) for the business. You'll need an EIN, also referred to as a tax ID number or federal tax identification number, from the Internal Revenue Service (IRS), if you have more than one LLC member, hire employees, or meet certain other criteria. Register with the Idaho State Tax Commission. Your company may need to register with the Idaho State Tax Commission. Whether your company needs to follow this step will depend on the exact taxes it will be collecting and/or has been collecting from the state and whether you have employees. The Idaho Business Registration System website will assist you in registering with the Idaho Department of Labor, Tax Commission, and Industrial Commission to ensure you're set up for any sales or use tax, income tax withholding, unemployment insurance, and more. Can filing as an S-Corp lower my taxes? Being taxed as a C corporation does mean you get double taxation, but, for some LLCs, the pros may outweigh the cons. One benefit is that C corporations have the widest range of tax deductions, which could be an advantage in some scenarios, especially for more profitable LLCs. S-Corp is short for Subchapter S Corporation and is a tax status geared toward small businesses. Like a standard LLC, an S-Corp has pass-through taxation. But filing as an S-Corp allows you to be an employee owner and split your income into your salary and your share of the company's profits. In this way, you pay employment taxes on your salary, but not self-employment taxes on your profits. Open a business bank account for your Idaho LLC. Once you've secured an employer identification number, you'll be able to open a business bank account. Having separate accounts for your business activities and your personal banking is critical for sorting out your finances at tax time. It also helps you avoid commingling funds. This allows for unlimited transactions, online banking, a debit card, and more. It may also be a good idea to get a business credit card so you can start developing a credit history. For further help managing your new business's finances, try Zen Business Money. Let me take you through the dashboard right now, and sorry for the bad camera angle because I'm trying to hide a few of my personal details. We're going to click on Login using our email and password. You're going to be greeted with "Congrats! Your formation is now complete." Now you can view your business profile, or you can scroll down and take the next steps. That looks like setting up a business bank account and applying for a business credit card, and you can do that all within the Zen Business dashboard. The great thing about Bank of America is that they are running a $500 promotion. You can get up to $200 with the Business Advantage Banking Cash Bonus, and you can get up to $300 if you spend at least $3,000 within the first 90 days. So, this is a total of $500. Doesn't this make starting a business a little bit easier when you're getting some cash back? And you can access all of this right from the Zen Business dashboard. You can also apply for a business credit card. The first credit card they recommend is the American Express Blue Business Cash Card. With this card, you can get a $250 cashback bonus, but you do have to have good personal credit. If you scroll down, there are some other credit cards that they offer, but you do have to have good personal credit for all of these cards. If you keep scrolling down, they have Zen Business Money. It includes expert tax management, expense tracking, and advanced invoicing. So, you have the ability to get Zen Business Money. Currently, they have a free plan as well as a $30 a month plan. They also have an amendment section, so if ever you need to change your business address, let's say you level up and decide to switch your home address with your business address, you can file an amendment right here. As you can see, I've purchased an amendment because I made the switch most recently to get a virtual business office. I did not want my home address listed publicly under my business. Then, you have the annual report filing. As you see, because I bought the Pro plan, it lets me know that the next report is due May 15th, and all I have to do is fill out a few questions, and they file the paperwork for me. This is an important document to have, especially if you're going to the big banks like Chase or Bank of America. They might ask for a bank resolution template before they let you open up a business bank account. Then, you have the operating agreement, the business document template library, as well as the certificate of good standing. So, there is a bunch of information on this dashboard, but it lays it out very clearly for you as well as gives a description of what each one is. Then you can see other services that they offer as well. I did purchase a DBA, which is doing business as, which is basically a fancy way of saying I have a different name for my business than the official name that you formed your business with. You can also see worry-free compliance service is included in my dashboard since I purchased the Pro plan, and also EIN since paying an additional $99 can help you secure one in a faster way. And that's all for today. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comment section below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.